Feel any different?
I mean, obviously, yeah, going from no reps to now getting reps, and haven't had a lot of time with these guys, so this is real valuable time for me and for them, for all of us to get on the same page.
What have the last 72 hours or so been like for you since you went in the game at halftime?
The 24-hour rule, I mean, everything, I try to keep it all, the same. I think the only thing that's different now is obviously, like I said, getting reps. So my preparation, I got into a really good routine talking with Coach Tomlin in the preseason and during the regular season about having a good routine of preparation. So when the time comes, I really don't change in terms of that. Only the reps change. So I feel good with where I'm at right now.
Kenny, did the ball get distributed where it was supposed to, and did you make the decisions you wanted to?
I did. I was happy with the decisions I made. Obviously, there's always things to learn from. You strive to be perfect, but there's always going to be things you can take away. I feel like I took away the right things, and I'm going to use it going into this week.
Kenny, you guys are walking into this as historic underdogs, 14-point underdogs. Your first college start, you guys were also massive underdogs against Miami. What stands out to you about that win over Miami in college? Is there anything you can kind of take from that college experience and bring it now to your pro start?
I think it's the attitude in which you go about it. You guys, everyone else thinks we're underdogs, but we don't. So, we're going to go in there with some confidence. We know how great we can be when we're detailed and we execute at a high level. So that's something that we need to take care of, during the week, or we won't have a shot. So it's the details, it's the little things. Guys run at the right depth. I got to be on time, give a great ball. They'll make the plays. The line will protect. They've been doing an unbelievable job all year. So I have a ton of confidence in those guys. So it's really everyone doing their 111. And, we'll be okay.
Kenny, Mike said when he went to you, he was looking for a spark. Outside of just sort of doing your job, is there a way that you feel like you personally can provide a spark to the rest of this team?
Doing my job at a high level, playing with energy, but at the same time, I don't like to get too high or get too low. I know I showed some emotion out there on Sunday. I felt like we needed it, so it's really read the room, read the situation, and fit the kind of leadership style that needs to be fit. So that's really what I'll take from it and be myself on Sunday.
Speaking of that, what did you say to those guys when you got plastered on that 18-yarder affirm?
I don't remember, man. I like to have fun. They're all great players. Quinn and Will, we were talking all game. Sometimes it looks like we're talking smack, but sometimes we're just having fun playing. He's a heck of a player. I like competing against the best, so I'm excited to go play against one of the best again.
Coach Pitt said that you, as a freshman, when you're in the scout team, you liked getting hit. They let hit the scout team QBs in practice, and they reminded you of that, or that reminded them of that. Do you remember that you like the contact?
Yeah, it's always like when you start a game, getting that first shot. You don't know, it just feels good. It just you're ready to play. I would say on scout team it wasn't the most fun all the time, but I'm competitive and I play. I'm not the nicest guy, so I like to say some stuff, but it's all good. I like to compete, but yeah, I think the first hit definitely makes you feel good and you're ready to go.
Where does that kind of swagger come from? I guess that's one word that Deontay's used quite a bit to kind of describe how you are, smiling in the face of Quinn after he hits you. Have you always been like that? Where does that come from?
Yeah, I think I love to play. I grew up playing defense. I just love to play the game. So I was taught to play that way. I was raised to play that way, and it carried into how I play quarterback once I focused on the quarterback position. So I just kind of carried that aspect of both sides of the ball, from my dad when I play now on offense.
What has the reaction been like? Defense in this stadium and the challenge effort.
Yeah, obviously it's a huge challenge. There's a lot that goes into it. We could be here all day talking about how many great things that they do, all the great players that they have, former teammates of mine at Pitt, and Dane and DeMar. Obviously, they're high-level players. So, we have our work cut out for us. So, like I said, the details are what's going to help us win. So it's something that we need to get ironed out, quickly on offense.
What has the reaction been like from your teammates since you've been named the starting quarterback?
It's been kind of everyone treats me, everyone with a lot of respect here. Whether you're a rookie that's just getting in, an undrafted guy, whatever it is, everyone really treats each other with a lot of respect. And I think you have to earn that. So it comes with work. It comes with what they're seeing you do while you're at the facility on the practice field. It doesn't happen overnight. So that's something I want to continue to earn, the veterans' God respect and help us go out and win games.
Have you and Mitch had a conversation about this whole thing? Have you and Mitch had a conversation about this?
Yeah, listen, Mitch is one of the best teammates, I've been able to come across. Extremely grateful to have him in this room. I supported him a ton when he was in there, and he's done the same for me. And that'll continue. And we're definitely great friends on the field, off the field. So definitely someone I'm going to lean on throughout this whole experience, and he's been nothing but great to me.
Obviously, this week's different because of the practice reps for you. What was Coach Tomlin like with you these first 4 weeks when it came to coaching you up on the scout team?
We would go back and forth. If they made a good play, he would chirp at me a little bit. If I made a big play, I wouldn't hear him too much. So I'd ask if he was at practice that day. It was great. It was a great atmosphere to compete, and he does that on both sides. You know, it was card O or card D. Everyone was really going full tilt, and I felt like some of the harder looks I've had have been in practice because of that. And the game kind of slows down for me when I'm in there. You know, a huge credit to the card D and all the effort those guys put in.
Was he different today?
No, he doesn't change, man. That's the good news about him. And he's very honest. He's very upfront about everything, and that's how I like to be. So the relationship with everyone on the team is really good because there's no hiding. There's no hidden agendas, I'd say. He's very upfront with everything, so it's been awesome.
Can Mitch be a resource this week, given his experience in Buffalo and hasn't played there?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, to a degree, I think when guys try to get too cute with it, with what they've run, look for signals, look for certain things, I can kind of get outside the frame of what I need to do in my job. So I'm going to take some small things here and there. At the end of the day, trust what I see, trust my reads, and go out there and play fast.
Kenny, some of your teammates have talked about just your ability to command the huddle. They said even early on you were able to do that. How have you seen that, I guess, be received by your teammates, and is there maybe a little bit more respect now that you're a starter?
I'd say so. I mean, listen, I just like a clean huddle. I want everyone to hear the call. I want everyone to be on their P's and Q's of what they have to do. I don't want to come back and hear a guy say he didn't hear it because they were talking and stuff like that. So I don't go crazy. I don't yell and scream. But it's when I'm in there, they know the deal, and I think we're going to operate at a higher level that way, and everyone will be on the same page.
Obviously, we're 4 days.
Josh Allen a guy you've ever taken anything from as another kind of physical quarterback that likes to...
Yeah, I think. What did he come out in 17?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I had a tough time watching a lot of NFL, but when I could, I definitely wanted to watch Josh. Seeing how he grew throughout his career, how he started to where he is now, how quickly he ascended to where he is. Definitely things I want to take away. How great he is from the pocket, the things he sees, how he anticipates throws, using his legs. I don't want to take as many hits as him. I could definitely say that after playing on Sunday. We'll try and keep away from as many hits as possible. But unbelievable competitor. Love the way he plays the quarterback position. So a ton of respect to him.
Kenny, how do you feel like you can help take this, like your presence in the huddle and on the field can take this offense to another level and score more points?
I think that's I want to raise the level of play around everyone, everyone around me. But we have so many great players, man. I got to do my job. I have 100% trust and confidence that every single guy in that huddle will do their job. I think that's how everybody just will raise that way. So everyone's just got to own their business, own their job, and we'll be all right.
Thanks, guys.